Alrighty. Why does everything feel off today? Today feeling slightly off. Good morning, everybody. Morning. All right, let's see what we got today. Seems to be flip-flopping. I know we have some sort of data at 7, right? ISM services. That's the one. So we'll just wait, see what happens after that. We have pre-market high right here. Interesting. 25.30. Hmm. 25.30. I wonder if that's going to change. Yeah, see. It is still near the open right now, but it's chilly, dude. It's fucking today is cold ass day. Pouring here in LA, that is. Wait. Feed frozen? No, not for. Doesn't say it is. Where's ES? There we go. Hmm. 49.30. That was the level from earlier. Get this going with this. 49.30. That wouldn't be a bad play for today. Right? Does this kind of make sense, guys? You have the low volume node, you have a fib long, and you have that earlier Gex level from that screenshot that was on here, but it's not there anymore. I think they were positive walls, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Were they negative? I forget, but we'll have to wait. This is probably this like the form of the retrace that I can see happening. So lows wise, we have one here. Should probably change this to something else. Orange, can't really see orange on these. Can't really see any of these fucking colors, huh? Do green. I like this area. Too many lines going on. Low-key, my chart's giving me a headache. Oh, my screen just went black. Yeah, Gex is definitely not clear right now. You have like a 2-bar right here, 30.25. So I wouldn't doubt that we potentially get down there. Definitely mix this situation where you probably want to stay away. Damn, I forgot my earbuds today, motherfucker. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Yeah, we have PMI and I thought that was 7, not 6:45. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have one thing I did want to watch was NQ level. For these QQQ lines. So we have a level right here, and we have a level right here. Right? It's like pre-market low. This area kind of have a support here, right? Where we bounced all, seems to be bouncing at a value area low. So we'll just keep waiting. We have that news at 7. So, oh, this is my NQ chart. This is my ES chart. We have this low volume node here. Yes, getting that slight push up, bouncing at the support where the low volume is. Also, is this 50? Looks like 50. Am I blind? What does that say? Yeah, that's 50. What does the data keep flipping back and forth? That just to me shows that the dust hasn't settled yet, so kind of just wait to see what happens. That's my personal opinion. $11 till data comes out. The volume profile I'm using is under the Traderlink Discord in the main chat. Just type in OK, guys, once you open that up. It's a custom one. Remember, guys, just stay patient here. Wait for the data to come out, then we'll make a decision afterwards. Yeah, especially with data flipping. So just gotta stay patient. Yeah, Alejandro, I survived the floods. Gonna front run and get clapped. Sitting ducks. NQ is dropping. ES isn't. Yeah. Watching. Careful here. I'd watch for NQ. It is trying to make a comeback, it seems. I think it made a low, new low in comparison to ES. No, it didn't. Okay. It's all the way down here. All right, 5 more minutes. Waiting for this this news to come out. Hey bro, you mark Vanna high levels as well. We have 4,900, 4,930 potentially. That'll be interesting to watch out for, right? Because negative on a below spot, if we get a drop in vol as we get to 4,930, we may just push right through that. Couple more minutes, 2 more minutes. See if PMI gets us a push back up since we've dropped from the highs. Or if we get a shove to 49.30. Anyone remember how volatile PMI is? Is it relatively volatile? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, it is. Big old spike down. Be patient here, guys. It seems like the data's settling in now. I haven't seen it flip in a little bit. Let me check chat. We're not looking for a sell right now. We're just waiting, kind of flipping back to the basics. ES new low in the from that move. NQ's going for that low. Yeah, I think we're going for 30 here. Watch out here. Break below 30/25. Be if we break below 30 and 25, what's the plan, right? You want to see pickups on the data. You want to see pickups belowhand on the data. So if we can get below 30 and 25, then you want to see maybe 4,900 pickup potentially, and then go about it that way. We have this bounce spot from earlier, on Friday. See what happens here. Wait for my VP to load in. Yeah, 30 seems like a more ideal spot if you're looking for a potential long. That lines up here with the previous pre-market support, right at 30. 30 wouldn't be a bad long. If you're taking that long, it would definitely be size for 0 though. So just keep that in mind. Bounced here, low volume node, right? Rejected earlier here along the low volume node. Oh, my fucking screen just went black. Just stay patient, guys. If this flushes this low, we're going for 30. I wouldn't doubt it. Yep. Shit, sorry. Haven't been monitoring chat. Oh, so funny. Yeah, NegX doesn't mean support, but it just, you want to see if vol drops. If vol starts increasing at that point, then we probably won't get a push through, in my opinion. That's my take. If we don't pick a side, they just fuck off. This is a weird ass day. I'd wait to long 30 support if if vol goes up. That's my take. ES still making lows. Is it? I think it's about to go for it. Yeah, ES still making lows. Yeah, ES is dropping hard. NQ still not making a new low when ES cracked that one from earlier. That's something to keep in mind. NQ cracks this low ES. They're both gone. Yeah, it's about to crack it. There it goes. My screen just went black. That's not very nice. Thirty support right there. Looking like it wants 30. Yeah, there goes NQ. There goes 30. See if we get a bounce here at 30. Flushing right through. Seems like it. Yes, come on. 20-point flush. What do we talk about? If we broke that low, we'd get 30, right? 30, 25. Just tap those. Nice little 30, 25 tap. Very, very clean. Once again, no big pickups below 30 and 25, so I don't know how much lower we get from here. If that makes sense. That's cool to see. I think this is 50 right here. Yeah, that's 50. Opened, came below, and then we rejected 50 the entire time, right? That kind of, does that make sense, guys? Yeah, that 50 reject was it. Instantly just kept using that as, then flip to a bigger time frame. Line at 50. That's a tough one for sure, though. We did get a candle close technically right here. I mean, it's because overall, right, we've been pushing up, so it's hard to kind of want to take puts as a whole, right? I'm sure that's what some people are thinking. 49.30 was definitely should have seen some more action. If it had been positive, it definitely would have been. I think it would have bounced there, but since it is negative, and why it's acted like, or why it acts like an accelerant, is because when you get down to that point, what are dealers doing at negative exposure strikes? They're selling into the move too. Oh, the 1 and 2 stuff, that's just, do you guys know who Ace, or do you know who Ace is? Ace, Ace is, he's been teaching me some of this, the twos. So basically, for those, it's called the Strat by Rob Smith. It's just learning, like, the twos basically represent the type of candle it is, and the 1 represents 1, 2, 3, same thing, right? Basically, all a 2 is so long as it closes below one side, or it takes out one side. If it's a 1, it just closes between the candles before it. If it's a 3, it takes out both the high and the low of the candle. So like 1, right? We didn't get a close below, or we didn't tap below. It formed in between this candle. 2, right? We took out the high of this one, so it's pushing out. Yeah, the strat's like something, it's I'm pretty sure it's older than ICT. That's a negative one. I watch mostly the YouTube chat because that's just where I'm on stream. Well, yeah, I mean, 30 is an accelerant. I would just, the reason I was watching 30 is just because it was previous resistance. Never turned support. I mean, we got a blast right through and we get a flush right through. So it seems like 30 is relatively insignificant in terms of the support, given that it was also negative today. Should have, and we did get that flush through 30 and 25, right? But there's no pickup below. So I don't know how much lower we get. I don't see any pickups. Maybe a potential split, but this is really negligible in terms of the amount. Also, negative environment. All right. Move is clean to the downside. All right. I mean, that was a good move. It was hard to read though, I will say. But at the same time it really wasn't once the dust settled. The last two bars being 30 and 25. Could get a potential push right through this back up though. Just keep that in mind. It is negative, so it is an inside day so far based upon the candles. Bounce play. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt that we get a push right back up. Where am I? It is negative, so if we break above 30, it could go right back up. Once again, it is also a low volume node, so we'll see. Does it look like it wants above 30? If you manage to catch the very bottom, it's not. That was hard to catch. There's nothing here that I see that kind of tells you should have bounced. Bigger VP. Oh, there it goes. Right. Move here. Where's my square? Right, interesting part is we held this entire time above this low volume node. Then when volume kicked in, went right through it. Excuse me. Yeah, currently just rejecting this low volume node, and it's the 30 level from earlier. 71 people. Dun, 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 dun. Q made a new low. Yeah, if you're looking to go long, if we get a hold above 30, and I think it should be pretty good to go back up. But the problem is like you have this previous like 40 level, so it's not very good R to R because you have this level right here, right? Get a tap here, and then obvious rejection or resistance here. So I mean, you could capture 10 points if we get a hold above 30 on ES or SPX, whatever you want, whatever you're taking. Do we not have any questions? Also, reminder for everyone, we do have class starting tomorrow. Just gonna go over the basics and the whys and hows as to why gamma works and how it works and how we can basically use it intraday, right? Like today, the problem is that move. The only thing I can see is that 50 from earlier, but even I missed that because the data kept flipping. So like, just open this up, right? Control C, Control V. It would have been a hard play to take advantage of. Only hard because it's just the price action was a little weird, right? Rumble. But yeah, so the price action would have been hard to read, right? We have a 50 wall right here, right? We kept rejecting it, but however, we did get a relative candle close on the 5 minute. On the 15 minute, it even happened too. So it's kind of hard to, price action wise, it was hard to read for sure. I guess you can go into sizing for 0 and you would have been fine, but if you play with stop losses, that makes it tough for sure. And then the next one is basically what it looked like before, right? I don't have the other photo. I don't know where it went. But, you know, we had a 50 wall here. It was flashing over and over again, 25, 30. And lo and behold, we're finally here. So it was definitely a hard read for sure. Plus, I think on bigger time frames, we had more bullish sentiment. Not really. Yeah, that should have been the sign. Pre-market holding the moment we got held below. That would have been a good sign. See? Yeah. 50 wall. If you missed the 50 entry rejection, then the next thing I would have looked for is hold below this support here, right? The pre-market low. Plus it was a low volume node, and that one did give a re-entry, right? Right here. It did give a re-entry, came back up to the 5 minute low volume node to test it. You flipped it to smaller time frames, you can see that retest, right, on the 5 minute. But yeah, as soon as we broke below that low volume node, we wicked back up to test it and full sent it down. So that's sort of the market review. Then you could have taken it to here, right? 49.30, low volume node. Actually, you would have definitely potentially could have caught more, flushed right through that. So wonder what it looks like on smaller time frames. Yeah, see, we flushed right through that. Not even a single green candle in sight. So you could have kept holding until you saw the first green candle. That one, that was I'll be honest, I missed that play. I'm only going through it because since I missed it, I want to know why. So there's definitely a lot of potential for catching that one here, right? Just that break below the pre-market support and the low volume node, come back up, retest the low volume node, play it all the way down to here. And if you manage to hold, right? If you manage to hold, then you would have waited to retest here. And we didn't get a hold above that 30 level. We also didn't get a hold above the low volume node. So you definitely had a good reason to hold. Runners, right? Now we see this 4,900 picking up even more so. So just keep that in mind. Pretty much, if you were in options at like the pre-market low, you could slap stops at break even and just wait for your price target to hit. Right? P2, I would like to say is probably, it's a lot of chop down here. But we also are at Friday's value area low. If we break below that, you have every reason to hold pretty much till retest of this 49.25 ES, which happens to be 49.05 on SPX. But the thing is, once again, not a big enough pickup here, right? But we are below that for sure. Yeah, that's good. Wouldn't doubt we get to here now. 49.05. Or low volume node, 49.05 is right here. Right at 4,900 would be, I'd expect to see a bounce of some sort. Excuse me. That value area low. That low or high? Yeah, low. The negative environment should 45.9 act as a wall if we push up. Personally, I think these are the days where you could get. These are the type of days where you could get a potential V-shaped recovery if we can push right through 30 or 25.30. Just as a heads up. So be careful. But it doesn't seem like dealers are interested in anything else above or, as from the looks of it, even below. You have a divergence at 4,900, very, very minimal at this rate. So just keep that in mind. If you had missed this move, personally, this is the rest of the day I would just sit out. Like, I missed the move, so I'm just sitting out. Not taking any positions today. That's really it, in my opinion. Yeah, you could get okay, I guess unless we get a move above 30, but even then, once again, need some sort of, you want to see dealers start positioning on one side afterwards. And if they're not, then I personally don't think it's even worth playing. That's my 2 cents. Not to say that you can't play it, but in my opinion, it's just, that's not a play I would take personally. God, why is everything so slow on my phone and my laptop today? What the fuck's going on? Alright guys, nothing interesting happening. Told myself by 8 o'clock if nothing else that I like happens, I'm just going to call it so I don't waste anyone else's time. So with that being said, we did miss the move today. We did a little bit of review into what could have been done better and in terms of what the market did to move, right? Big one was that 49.50 did act like a wall. However, it was definitely hard to read given that we had a 5-minute close above 50 afterwards. The other one is a flush through the pre-market support, especially seeing pickups, which was around 44-ish, right? 44-ish, 43, and then we had a retest of that low volume node that was on there. So next thing would have been take profit, could have set it at the low volume node or wait till we had a 30 tap, however, you could have definitely easily waited if you're on bigger time frames. We had a full 5-minute flush below 30 and 25, right? And then came back up, retested that low volume node that we flushed right below at the 30 level, and came to here, pre-market, or once we pushed back up, retested that low volume node, we came down, could have used value area low as a take profit from Friday's day. But so that's pretty much it for today. I missed the move personally, so I'm not gonna bother sitting here. And plus Monday, I'm kind of happy that I missed the move because Mondays usually are days that I don't do as well on. So with that being said, gonna end the stream here, and as always, keep